And second is start with imagination when you're practicing. For example, classic pass, it's basically a move that allows you to control a card from wherever to wherever. And in my imagination, it looks like you just close the spread and the card should be on the top. There shouldn't be any unnatural pauses or intense like muscle movements or anything like that. But there shouldn't be this thing going on. So I decided to start from that imagination of just closing the spread and squaring the deck and the card is on the top. And then I start to make adjustment to the move so I can get my reality to my imagination. For example, let me show you my thought process real quick. So here is how I improve sleight of hands and other effects. First of all, I always start with imagination. For example, cover pass. In my imagination, it should look like this. I dribble the cards, I take their card back, I dribble it, square up a little, and their card is second to the top or whatever. So in order to do that, I have to look at reality. In reality, cover pass usually look like this. Dribble, put their card back, and you dribble or whatever, and you stay like this for like a solid 3 seconds, and you're done. So I have to eliminate that awkward silence in your hands. So what I did is to eliminate a few seconds of this squeezing out. If you know the original or preferred way of doing cover pass, people usually start from here and squeeze up this top card, this packet, and then do a cover pass. But in my cover pass, I decided to make it faster by a few seconds, so I just start by here. So I eliminated this squeezing out few seconds. And another problem is it looks like I'm holding the deck for absolutely no reason for a few seconds. So I wanted to add a reason for holding the deck with 2 hands. What I did was to square up the deck. So in my cover pass, I come over here, and my left hand is acting like it's squaring up the deck. So on Instagram, I get a lot of questions like, how do you practice? The way I practice is pretty simple. I usually have my phone in front of me or get a phone stand, just get the angle right, and I just film myself doing the move over and over again until I see. When you're practicing, if you only look at the mirror, sometimes you tend to miss a few spots. But videos, they just let you see everything. So I use my phone as a mirror while practicing, and when I get the perfect shot, I just pause and look through the video just to see if there's any problem. And if I see any problem, then I just go back and practice and fix it. And if it just satisfies me, I just move on and work on other things like timing and other stuff. Timing is actually really important when you're doing sleight of hands, because sometimes you're doing a move that looks like a natural move, but because you're not actually doing the natural move, you're doing a sleight of hand, your body movement gets a little weird. For example, when you're doing the cover pass, when you're actually just squaring up the deck, it's like this. But sometimes I do it sometimes too. When I do it, I tend to have this little pause before the move. So to avoid that, tense up your upper body so it moves in constant rhythm. It doesn't have weird pauses. The reason those pauses happen is because you're getting ready to execute a really hard sleight of hand. So you have to get that extra second to prepare for the hardcore move. So to prevent that, just as I said before, tense up your upper body so it can move in a constant rhythm.